everybody, Miss Princess Casserole here. I wanted to do something fun and different. So my husband's family, they do uh, every week they do quizzes and they get online on Zoom. We used to use House Party, but that app kind of died. So we would do that once a week, and sometimes we would do special themes. So last week, his sister did art themes, and I hosted the week before, 2 weeks before, and I did a jewelry theme of questions. And I thought it would be fun to do that with you guys, and you can put your answers in the chat. And we'll just have fun. We don't have to have a big winner or anything, but I thought it was really fun, and hopefully you guys will as well. So, like I said, feel free to put your answers in the chat, have other conversations, and let's kind of just have fun. Yeah, I thought I would do a couple more lives, and I know some of you guys would want to see my face to face. This is my craft room and my office. I really need to to organize it a little bit. As you can see, it's kind of crazy. I have some jewelry in here. I don't have a lot of jewelry in this room. Well, I do, but it's over here. You can't see it. I have all my craft stuff in here. So, and extra closet. So, like I said, I thought we'd have fun. Oh, and a ton of purses. You can see that too. Like, it can't even shut my door, but it doesn't really matter because, I don't need to shut my door. My cat comes in and out because it's winter where I live, and she loves being next to the vent and is kind of there all the time while I'm here at work. And so it's just kind of fun. Hello, Linda and Mary Ann and Becky and Christina, Marianne, Lisa or Jennifer Hayes. So, like I said, you guys can keep track. We'll have fun, and yeah, I thought it would be something that we could all do together and just have some fun with, and then just be a little different. So, yeah. I'm going to ask the questions. They're all multiple choice. Hello, Miss Tiny Dear, Deb. So they're all multiple choice, I believe. So, yeah. Let's start with the first question. Which gemstone is the hardest? And again, this is a multiple choice. So there'll be a couple of them. So you have to pick the hardest of the ones that I'm going to put on here. So A is emerald, B is sapphire, C is aquamarine, or D is amethyst. So out of all of these ones, which do you guys think is the hardest? See, I knew you were going to say that you had to wait for all the options, so it makes it a little more difficult. So A, emerald, B, sapphire, C, aquamarine, or D, amethyst. So let's see what kind of answers we're getting. Sapphires, emeralds, sapphires. So looks like people are on either A or B. No one wants to guess any other answers, huh? Ooh, we got a C. I always think C for Carla. All right. So I will go through it one more time. Which gemstone is the hardest? If you're just joining me, like I said, we're going to do a jewelry quiz. Put your answers in there. This one is A, B, C, or D. Which gemstone is the hardest out of the ones I'm going to give you? Emerald, A, B, sapphire. Oh, yeah, A, emerald, B, sapphire, C, aquamarine, or D, amethyst. Hello. Hello, Dana. All right, so the answer is actually B. It is sapphire, and a lot of you guys got that right. Sapphire is the second hardest gemstone after diamond. All right. And some of these are going to be difficult, and some of these are going to be really easy, so it'll be a little mix. Which of these diamond cuts is a square shape? A, marquee cut, B, brilliant cut, C, princess cut, or D, baguette cut? Square-shaped diamonds. Which one is it? I think I learned my diamond shapes when we were looking for engagement rings, which is kind of a super fun thing to do. I love that. And I also love quizzes, and I don't often see enough that are jewelry themed. So the answers are A, marquee cut, B, brilliant cut, C, princess cut, or D, baguette cut for a square-shaped diamond. Boom, bada boom. And hope everybody had a wonderful day. C for casserole. I like that. I need to learn how to make more casseroles. I haven't had my, I taught, this was for a little while, one of the only things my husband knew how to make was tuna noodle casserole. And I do not make my tuna noodle casserole with mushrooms because I really dislike mushrooms. So I make mine with either cream of chicken or cream of celery. Okay, so for the second question, and I'm curious, so you guys keep your own scores. I'm gonna be curious at the end who has the most correct answers, and you guys are on your own honor. Which of these diamond cuts is a square shape? A, marquee cut, B, brilliant cut, C, princess cut, or D, baguette cut? The answer is C for casserole. It is the princess cut diamond. I don't know if I think I had a promise ring that was a princess cut from a previous boyfriend. The princess cut diamond features a straight-sided rectangular outline with a brilliant style facet arrangement, resulting in a diamond with more sparkle than traditional square or rectangle diamonds. The princess cut is the most popular fancy shaped diamond. I am curious what everyone's favorite. I think if I had to pick between those, marquee, brilliant, princess, or baguette, I probably would do brilliant. Okay, this next one is a difficult one, I think. You guys might not think. Which of these diamonds is the largest? 2CT, which is A, B, 3 point, C, 0.90 CT, or D, 70 PC. And yeah, I'll say it again. These ones are a little more difficult. Let me see if I can type it in. That's probably way easier for this question, at least. And like I said, I wanted to be able to use this with you guys because I thought it was super fun. I can't remember who won either. It was not Jim. Yeah, these ones are hard, aren't? This one's hard. Most of the other ones aren't as difficult. but I think this one is kind of difficult. So yeah, which of these diamonds is the largest? I put all of the answers in. Hello, Dawn. So as new people are coming in, my husband's family, we all just do quizzes. So we make up quizzes and we play once a week, about sometimes every other week. And I put together this quiz for his family. So I'm curious and thought it would be fun to do it with all of you guys. So, all right, for the third one, which of these diamonds is the largest? That was the one that I put in there, A, B, C, and D. The answer is A, 2 carat. Yes. I thought that one was difficult. I guess I don't really know what a point is. Or the PC. Now I'm going to have to, so C, well, okay, wait. Answer A, 2 carat. CT is the abbreviation for carat. 2 carat stands for 2 carats. 1 carat equals 100 points. I did not know that. A 2 carat diamond is equal to 200 points. That is a very interesting to know. Well, thank you. I love these earrings. I actually just recently found them at the thrift store, and they were $2.99. I think the person didn't realize that they are actually RLM Studio 925 earrings, and they are amazing. I love them. Okay, next question, number 4. What is the name of the ring design that features only one diamond or gemstone? A, halo design. B, solitaire. C, trilogy. Or D, eternity ring? Thought that was an interesting question. Like I said, some of these are really easy and some of these are really hard. So just like diamonds and gemstones. Do you guys ever, sometimes we go with our friend, which you guys have met, or check out her channel. We talk about each other all the time. She'll talk about me. I'll talk about her on my channel. Miss shops a lot. We go every once in a while to trivia, and we've won a couple times, so it's really fun. Well, you could get colored diamonds. I think colored diamonds are, my birthstone is a diamond, but they are so boring. I need color like red, blue, or green. Canary diamonds. Mine is a ruby. I don't know that I love rubies. I used to. I don't know. I'm getting back into it though, but finding a good quality diamond is difficult. What is the name of the ring design that features only one diamond or gemstone? The answer, either A, halo design, B, solitaire, C, trilogy, or D, eternity ring. Lots of April birthdays in here. The answer is B, solitaire. A diamond solitaire also refers to any piece of jewelry with a single diamond as a ring mounting necklace, pin, or earring, which was interesting to know. I do love lapis. It's one of my favorites too. And turquoise. Love turquoise. Speaking of, what is the most popular, question number 5, what is the most popular blue gemstone in the United States? A, turquoise, B, aquamarine, C, blue topaz, or D, sapphire? Yeah, colored gemstones are pretty too, and you can do lab created. I don't know if I mean, I like natural better. Sometimes it's really hard to tell the difference. So the answers were, what is the most popular blue gemstone in the United States? Turquoise, A, B, aquamarine, C, blue topaz, or D, sapphire. Now, I do love blue topaz because my daughter's birthstone is topaz. And I've always just used blue topaz instead of regular topaz because I don't like regular topaz. But I love turquoise because it reminds me of my grandmother who used to wear a lot of turquoise because she's native. But aquamarine is so beautiful too. I love that. Like a really good aquamarine just has a hint of blue. Answer on that one is D, sapphire. Actually, blue sapphire is the most popular blue gemstone in the world, it says, which is very interesting. I know my mother always loved sapphires, really dark blue sapphires. So I thought that one was an interesting question. 6, I think a lot of you guys will know this one. 6, which metal used as an alloy and white gold causes an allergic reaction in some people? I think white gold can be used with other things, but oftentimes it is used with this one. So A, nickel, B, cadmium, C, magnesium, or D, cobalt. Very expensive, yes. Sapphires, I think a lot of the sapphires you find nowadays are created sapphires instead of natural. I think most everybody is guessing the same one on this one. And I think probably because it's getting to be a little bit more known and popular. But that one is definitely A, nickel. That is the answer for that one. I've known a lot of people who have had nickel allergies. That's why when people say they're allergic to gold, you're not allergic to the gold. Gold barely oxidizes. So it'd be something that you put on your skin. And, that's why if you see shipwrecks and there's gold at the bottom, 100 years later, if it's pure gold, it's going to look exactly the way that it did when it fell in there because it doesn't really oxidize very much. But all non-24 karat gold has other things in it. It's an alloy. So sometimes it can have silver in it or something that tarnishes. So that's why gold can tarnish. So something interesting to keep in mind. So I have seen things that people probably thought wasn't pure gold or wasn't gold because it had tarnished. And gold does tarnish. That's also why you're supposed to get your white gold redipped in rhodium because it can also be a little more dull. So I've never done that. Mine is vintage anyway, so I like the way that it looks. Question number 7, which is also interesting. Which of the following is not one of the colors of sapphire? A, pink, B, orange, C, yellow, or D, red? Actually, maybe I'll type. This one's easy to type. There we go. Which of the following is not one of the colors of sapphire? And I think the thing is too, having this information, some of which seems useless, some of it isn't. Number one, it's fun. You never know when you go somewhere and you might need to know this. I tell people I know pretty much the whole history of plastics because I love jewelry. So you really learn about some very interesting things learning about jewelry, and I kind of love that. And so, there have been videos or movies or something. My husband, he knows a lot of these gemstone names because he plays video games. And I think that's kind of funny. So he knows what lapis is and a lot of other gemstones because they give you agility or, whatever in the video games that he watches or plays. All right. Have some different answers in here. I think only white gold. I don't think you really replate any of the other ones, but white gold you do replate it with rhodium, and it makes it really shiny. And you can tell that too. Like a lot of the Art Deco stuff is rhodium plated, and it's just so shiny. It sometimes doesn't look like real gold because it's rhodium plated and super shiny and white. All right, which of the following is not one of the colors of sapphire? The answer is D, red. Rubies and sapphires are both members of the corundum group with the same crystallographic and gemological properties. The only real difference between rubies and sapphires is color. The red form of the gem is considered to be a ruby, while any other color of the gem is considered to be a sapphire. Yeah, silver can also be rhodium plated as well. I have some of that upstairs where somebody was like, there's no way that that's silver because it doesn't look like silver because it was rhodium plated, which is cool to know. Rhodium is like I think it's like platinum. It's really expensive metal. All right. Question number 8. What color is Morganite? A, light blue, B, pale yellow, C, orange, or D, light pink? Morganite. I want one of like every gemstone. Just so I have it so I know what they all look like. I think that's one of the things that is kind of like, if you're going to do 101, 102, 201, gemstones is kind of up there, I think, especially some of the ones that you don't see very often. You don't see Morganite that often. I know Tanzanite was very popular. I remember that was something like when I was in high school, everybody was crazy about all the Tanzanite because they always said Tanzanite mine is not going to be producing anymore, and it was just like a big thing and everybody wanted them. And my mother had bought these, I think I still have them too. They're like teeny tiny little set of Tanzanites for me. All right, the answer. Many of you got that correct. I don't know if it was all, but Morganite is light pink, peachy. I will say that that's true. 2, it says Morganite is pink to orange pink, which I guess is peachy, right? A variety of beryl, a mineral that includes emerald and aquamarine, first discovered in Madagascar in 1910. Morganite was named by the New York Academy of Sciences to honor the legendary financier and gem collector J.P. Morgan for his generous donations of several major gem collections to museums such as the American Museum of Natural History, which we did visit in Washington, D.C., and it was awesome. They have like the Hope Diamond there. It's just drool. All right, number 9. Sources say that this precious metal is becoming more and more rare. So rare that over 90% of the world's accessible supply has already been mined. Is that gold, A, B, platinum, C, silver, or D, tungsten? I thought this was a very interesting question. Actually, most of them I thought were interesting. Putting the answers in. So A, gold, B, platinum, C, silver, or D, tungsten. So this is kind of like trivia that I do too. We kind of talk a little bit and answer the questions, yell at each other a lot. So it's kind of funny. So if you're just joining me, what we're doing is we're just going through a jewelry trivia that I put together for my husband's family. And I just thought, hey, this is probably fun, and I think you guys would enjoy it too. See how much you've learned. I enjoyed looking at some of these questions. I thought they were really fun, and some of them, the ones towards the bottom, they don't all have these interesting tidbits to them, but some of them do. So, sources say that this precious metal is becoming more and more rare, so rare that over 90% of the world's accessible supply has already been mined. A, gold, B, platinum, C, silver, or D, tungsten. I did too. The answer is A, gold. While there is actually no shortage of gold on Earth, the problem is that it is much deeper than present-day technology can mine. Current scientific theories estimate that there is enough gold in the Earth's core to cover the surface of our planet with a layer of pure gold about 4 meters thick. Unlike many substances, gold is not used up in consumption. All the gold that has ever been mined is still above ground, preserved in the form of bars, coins, jewelry, artifacts, and industrial products. The current gold demand, however, is still far in excess of total gold supply and mine production. Yeah, I thought that was really interesting. Especially the part about not being able to mine it. I thought that was really cool. All right, here's another one for you guys. If you've watched my jewelry video on marks, you guys will know this. I'm pretty sure I went over that in that video. And also, Mike, the Crazy Card, has an amazing video about marks as well. It's like one of the most popular ones on YouTube. How many carats is pure gold? A, 16, B, 24, C, 20, or D, 18? I'm curious when silver prices are going to go up as well. I have some gold to scrap. Like I said, I love watching. Do you guys still watch Jeopardy? I always love that, but I need to watch like the well, I can't even watch the college edition usually. It's like the high school or middle school version. Then I'm like, I know a whole bunch of the answers. But until then, it's like, oh, I'll know a couple of the first round questions. I don't do well at memorizing things, like dates. Yeah, I think a lot of times, yeah, it's hard to get 100% of something because there's always going to be something else in it. And you probably can't heat it up high enough to get all of the impurities out, which is what you would need to do. All right, I think Most of you guys know this one too. That one is 24. This one I thought was cute. Which precious stone's name comes from the Latin word for water and sea? A. Tanzanite, B. Aquamarine, C. Amber, or D. Lapis lazuli? I can type it. Timmy's, yes, I love Timmy's. I am certainly a Tim Hortons girl. Is everyone keeping track of how many you've gotten right? I'm always just happy not to lose when we do the quizzes. I think I was in second place when we did the art quiz. That was fun. Which precious stone's name comes from the Latin for water and sea? Tanzanite, aquamarine, amber, or lapis? When you guys say lapis, do you usually say the whole thing or do you just say lapis usually? Aquamarine is beautiful. It's so expensive though. All right, the answer is aquamarine, which I think most of you guys had that as well. Aha, so now we were talking about some of this stuff before as well. I think you guys may or may not know some of these. What is the modern birthstone for the month of March? A, Aqua. Again, we have Aqua as an answer, or yeah, whatever again. B, Opal. C, Ruby. Or D, Sapphire. So month of March. Aquamarine, Opal, Ruby, or Sapphire. I don't know how people memorize all of them. I know some of them because, you know, if your child was born in that month, or my mother had a mother's ring. So I remember, you know, I know my brother's birthstones and my sister's birthstone and my birthstone because we were all in different months. And my daughter's, which is cheating because my daughter's is the same as my sister's. And I remembered my grandmother's because I think we already talked about this, but hers was diamonds, so we always just laughed. My grandmother was a little spoiled, in the best way. So it's, what is the modern birthstone for the month of March? A, aquamarine, B, opal, C, ruby, or D, sapphire? Yeah, I just, like I said, there's certain things that I remember about my grandmother, and that's one of them. I have heard that opal is bad luck if you buy it for yourself. I have not experienced that, but the answer to that one is A, aquamarine. Aquamarine. I'm gonna skip this one because I know you guys know it. And this one I already talked about. Haha, 15. This one's a good one. What percentage of pure gold would you find in 18 karat gold? A, 75%, B, 100%, C, 50%, or D, 18%? And I think this is actually quite an interesting question. Again, I don't remember if this is or is not something I went over in my gold mark video. but very interesting. What percent of pure gold would you find in 18 karat gold? And if you know the mark for it, that helps you answer this question. Had a very long day at work today. My brain was hurting, which is a good thing. I like it when you have to think at work. The answer to that one is A, 75%. You guys are killing it. All right. Next one is a fun question. What gemstone played a large role in the film Jurassic Park? A, jade, B, amber, C, coral, or D, lowlite? There you go, the answers. It's a very good movie, Jurassic Park. It's a very funny part too. I forgot that the guy from Seinfeld was in that movie, and he was actually the bad guy in that movie. Oh, pearl or alexandrite? That's fun. I love pearls. I don't know which one my favorite is. It's hard to pick a favorite gemstone. I don't know. So the answer to that one is amber. So yes, a lot of you guys knew that one, which was awesome. What gemstone is considered the modern birthstone for February? Again, I know this because it's my mother's birthstone. A, diamond, B, amethyst, C, aquamarine, or D, emerald. I like black opals. They're amazing. Yeah, and again, this was in my mother's ring, so that's why I remember, because it had her gemstone, obviously, and the three of us. I'm a middle child. It's always interesting when you meet people and ask about birth order. Sometimes people are like, oh, yeah, you're the baby. I could see that. Or, yeah, you're the oldest, or you're an only child. It really, sometimes when you find that out, it is kind of funny. So 17, what gemstone is considered the modern birthstone for February? A, diamond, B, amethyst, C, aquamarine, or D, emerald? The answer to that one is B, amethyst, which I love amethyst. It's kind of the one that is not as expensive as some of the other ones. Okay. I have a couple more before dinner. 19. A diamond is a pure crystallized form of what chemical element? A, silicon, B, ruthenium, C, carbon, or D, calcium? Oh, happy birthday. So I like this. This is also where you get sciencey. I love science. Um, and so that's part of, again, why I like a lot of learning about jewelry, because some of it is very sciencey. So diamond is a pure crystallized form of what chemical element? I always like the chemical element questions when we have when we go to trivia as well. And yeah, geology as well. I always like learning about earth science. Is one of my favorites. And it's definitely you talk about what is it, igneous rock, and I can't remember all of them. There's one that's made up of different rocks. One was heat. I don't remember. Now I'm gonna have to go back and relook at it because I can't remember. The answer is C, carbon. In order to make rose gold, what element needs to be added? A, iron, B, manganese, C, copper, or D, aluminum. Aluminum. I love saying aluminum. It's a fun word to say. Aluminum. Aluminium. My daughter, she actually is kind of obsessed right now with rose gold. It's very popular. And I have this bracelet, which I actually just got in rose gold as well. It is Kate Spade. It is so cute. You guys know I love stars and I love ribbons. Look at how cute it looks. I love these too. But it's just adorable. So I can trying to mix metals. I like that. All right. Looks like a lot of you guys answered the same thing. In order to make rose gold, what element needs to be added? That would be copper. You are correct. Now, these other ones are kind of interesting questions. What gemstone has a name that comes from pomegranates? Morganite, garnet, ruby, or rose quartz? I love pomegranate, but it is so much to peel it and eat it. And I always ask people because I'm not sure what you're supposed to do. Do you eat the little seed inside or do you spit it out? Because I spit it out, but it seems like a lot of work. But it could just be me. But they're also beautiful. I've never actually had I need to try the pomegranate juice. I know these I love. Morganite, garnet, ruby, and rose quartz. I think I have one Morganite ring, and it's so beautiful. I love it. Haha. Yeah, it doesn't, and every month, so every month has a gemstone, and every month has an alternative gemstone. And I think there's like new ones now. I think whoever got this one right when we were doing the questions. So the answer to that, most of you guys got that one right as well. That was garnet. And if you think about it, I know, I can't remember her name right now, but she had garnets on yesterday that definitely looked like pomegranates. It was kind of funny. In French, the name of this gemstone means lemon. What gemstone is it? A, citrine, B, peridot, C, topaz, or D, tanzanite? lemon, which I do also love lemons. When I was younger, I used to take a lemon and dip it in sugar and just eat it like that. I loved it. It's very good. I did a lot of weird things as a child. I would also take iced tea, put it in a plastic bag, and chew on the edge of the plastic bag, like like a baggie like this. And that's what I did because I was a weird child who grew up to be a weird adult. In French, the name of this gemstone means lemon. Which gemstone is it? You guys are great. I also ate butter when I was younger, but I think that's common. Honestly, my friend's daughter ate so we live in Western New York. One of the things that's popular here during Easter is butter lambs, and her sister ate the head of the butter lamb. So the answer to that one is citrine. You guys are doing really awesome. When it comes to stones, what does the Mohs scale measure? MOHS, the Mohs scale. Is it A, hardness, B, luster, C, reflection, or D, weight? See, maybe I'm not that crazy. And I guess this wasn't my fault. I also used to enjoy peanut butter and pickle sandwiches. I feel like somebody in my family was the one who started me on that. So, that's actually something that's normal-ish. Peanut butter and pickle sandwiches. I only stopped eating them because I ate into it and the bread was moldy. And for some reason, I would never eat it again. It's too green. It's just kind of funny. When it comes to stones, what does the Mohs scale measure? Yeah, natural citrine is yellow. It's gorgeous. I love citrine too. Uh-oh. You can hear my cat. She's downstairs, probably wants to eat because she always wants to eat. So the answer is, when it comes to stones, what does the Mohs scale measure? That is A, hardness. Which one is stronger and holds up better under pressure? A, 18 karat, B, 14 karat, C, 24 karat, or D, 10 karat? This is in relation to gold, of course. So yeah, I think we are quite versed now in gold. You guys know a lot of these questions. That's awesome.
Who won?
No one yet.
Ooh.
We're all keeping our own scores.
Am I winning?
You didn't win, remember? I can't remember who won this one.
Oh, Glenn did, I think. You got second.
Jimmy's stepfather won.
I got third?
Yeah, you should have done better.
What? You're probably right.
Ooh, bread and butter pickle sandwiches. That sounds interesting. Which one is stronger and holds up better under pressure? Not me. I don't hold up very well under pressure. The answer is D, 10 karat gold. Gold, 24 karat would be mostly pure gold. It is very soft. So the higher the carat, the softer the item is. All right. A diamond measures what on the Mohs scale of mineral hardness? A8, B7, C10, or D9? Partly the reasons why I know some of these answers, if you guys ever watch Gem TV, I think it is, they have really good videos on this. Thank you, Lily. And I am interested in how you guys do at the end, too. There's a couple of fun ones I think I have here, too. We'll go through some of the fun ones. Because there's a couple type-ins. Oh, have you, Lily? Send me an email. Send me an email with your pictures. I always love seeing those, how they turn out. I haven't given my aunt hers yet. I love pickles too. Dill, though. I don't love sweet pickles. Diamond measures what on the Mohs scale of mineral hardness? The answer to that one is C. It is 10. So 10 is the hardest, and then everything else goes in below that. All right, this is a type-in, everybody. The story of the Hope Diamond bears many similarities to the diamond necklace worn by Kate Winslet in the 1997 blockbuster film Titanic. What is the necklace called in the movie? Yeah, tag me in it. Yeah, Lily. So this is a type-in, not a multiple choice question. I only watched the movie Titanic one time at the theater. I think I saw it with my sister a very, very long time ago. And I only watched it that one time. Oh, bread and butter pickles. Right. Yes. I like those. They're not sweet. They're not dill either. They're very good. The story of the Hope Diamond bears many similarities to the diamond necklace worn by Kate Winslet in the 1997 blockbuster film Titanic. What is the necklace called in the movie? And remember at the end of the movie, she throws it in the water and she makes the sound. Answer to that one, a lot of you guys got that right. It's the heart of the ocean. And I think Avon made, there's a couple, I actually have one too, maybe I should have worn it today, that are kind of reproductions of that. So, poised between sapphire blue, vibrant violet, and rich purple, this exotic gemstone is a variety of the mineral zoisite, and it is found only in one place on Earth, close to Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania. What is the name of that gemstone? Yeah. A lot of people really like that, though. A lot of people really like that movie, so they do buy those as like the reproduction of the heart of the ocean. And I will say this question one more time, but a lot of you guys are awesome and you're getting the answer. You guys are amazing. Poised between sapphire blue, vibrant violet, and rich purple, this exotic gemstone is a variety of the mineral zosite, and it's found in only one place on Earth, close to Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania. Name the gemstone. And the answer to that one is tanzanite. That was the one that I mentioned. I had the really small set. I think it was a pendant and earrings. They were really, really, people were going crazy over them. Holly Golightly is a party animal and socialite who spends her time in the best jewelry stores in New York, wishing she had enough money to buy diamond necklaces and cocktail rings. What movie is this, and which actress played Holly? I thought this was a very fun question. I actually recently just watched this movie. I'd never seen it before. There's a lot on my list. And this was one of them. I felt like it was one of those ones that you had to watch. Holly Golightly is a party animal and socialite who spends her time in the best jewelry stores in New York, wishing she had enough money to buy diamond necklaces and cocktail rings. What movie is this, and which actress plays Holly? Oh my goodness. Isn't that actress that I'll give you the answer to in a second the most beautiful person? Ugh. Just so beautiful. It's worth it to watch it just to see her outfits and how beautiful she is. Yeah, there's definitely some things when you watch it, especially if you've never seen it before and you watch it now, that is very, like, okay, that's interesting. So the movie is Breakfast at Tiffany's, and the actress is Audrey Hepburn. It's so beautiful, and I love her hair and her outfits always. She is just so beautiful. This one's difficult. I think we'll do two more, as I have to go meet a friend for dinner. This one is not easy. A famous oil painting by Dutch Golden Age painter Johannes Vermeer, Vermeer, was the inspiration behind the 1999 historic novel and the 2003 romantic drama film with the same name. What is the name? And again, remember, it's jewelry related. So it's a great movie, by the way. I highly recommend watching this movie. It's great. You guys are amazing. I'll repeat the question one more time. A famous oil painting by Dutch Golden Age painter Johannes Vermeer was the inspiration behind the 1999 historic novel and the 2003 romantic drama film with the same name. What is the name? You guys are awesome. It is Girl with a Pearl Earring. And it's a great movie. My husband and I watched it together and we loved it. Here's a really easy one. Who sang Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend in the hit 1953 movie Gentlemen Prefer Blondes? It's a great movie. It really is. Very, very good movie. Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. I don't think I've ever seen this movie. Who sang Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend in the hit 1953 movie Gentlemen Prefer Blondes? That's one that's got to be on my list. I need to go and watch that. That one is Marilyn Monroe, Norma Jean. Yes, same person. Amazing, amazing person. I'll do one of the harder ones. I thought this one was hard. I did not know the answer to this question. On Valentine's Day 2019, this actor proposed to his pop star girlfriend with a flower shaped engagement ring featuring a deep pink oval shaped ruby at the center, accented by diamonds. Name the celebrity couple. Catherine, that's funny. I've never seen it. I need to. I've seen Marilyn Monroe did a movie near me, Niagara. Is it Niagara? Just Niagara? I think so. But I've seen that movie. So here's this one's hard. I don't really I'm excited that some of you guys know that somebody got it right. On Valentine's Day 2019, this actor proposed to his pop star girlfriend with a flower-shaped engagement ring featuring a deep pink oval-shaped ruby at the center, accented by diamonds. Name the celebrity couple. I don't either, but I think there's been a couple that have had really interesting engagement rings. So somebody had a pearl for an engagement ring, which is weird because it's really not, diamonds are good for it because they last for a really long time. Although diamonds can shatter. They're really hard, but, they can. Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom is the answer. You guys are awesome. Let's see. All right, we'll end it with this one. Last question. What is the term for the gemstone formed when two different colored quartz crystals, yellow and purple, grow together to form one stone? And I'm gonna make you guys type it in. I'm not. This one's multi, but I think you guys might know the answer to this one. So, Kermit and Miss Piggy. That's funny. Last one. What is the term for a gemstone formed when two different colored quartz crystals, yellow and purple, grow together to form one stone? I love this, and I have a pendant and a ring. I love it. What is the term for the gemstone formed when two different colored quartz crystals, yellow and purple, grow together to form one stone? Well, Miss Piggy can't wear rings, right? Does she have hooves or does she have hands? Is that a weird question? I guess I never really thought about it until now. Last one. Spelling doesn't count. You're fine. The answer to this one is ametrine, which I love. So it's purple and yellow, and it is beautiful. I had no idea purple and yellow went together so nicely. And yeah, that's ametrine. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys had fun. I had fun putting this one together. And maybe we'll do it again in the future. I have a couple more that I didn't do. And maybe I'll be able to. So now that we are doing it this way too, I can probably actually also ask you guys in person, like what you think or what something is too. So we'll kind of mix in stuff like that next time. So, all right. I hope you guys had fun. Let me know if you did. But otherwise, I will see you guys in my next video. And please have a wonderful day. Like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.